Hello and welcome everyone. It's Nico here with a new release for Nintendo Switch called Fizz and the Rainbow Planet, and it's out in about a week and a half at the time of recording this, so it may or may not be out depending on when you're watching this. I'm going to be playing it, as you can see, on the Switch too, and this is a really cool looking retro style 2D platformer that I was looking forward to checking out. So thank you to Forever Entertainment for the early access. Now this previously did release on Steam, although from what I can tell, I think it was only in Japanese. So this might be the first time that it's going to be in English. So we're just going to dive right on in. Looks like there's a lot of different settings. Oh, you could change the type of music. Display settings. Okay. So this is in the 4:3 aspect ratio. So as you can see. And different language settings. Okay. Somewhere in space lies planet Lunga. One day, a young dragon named Fizz. Oh, it's too slow. In the dream, the world went gray. All life froze in place. A terrifying nightmare. Awake, Fizz learned his dream might come true. Tawanga, the all-knowing dragon, warned. To change that future, 7 dragons must unite to guard the scattered orbs across the world. Hearing this, Fizz vowed to protect the world and set off to find allies. For a retro-style platformer, that was a pretty neat way to start the game off and introduce you to the story. Okay. Oh, that's cool. We got like a little hammer. You move pretty slow. Pretty good music. Now, it's worth noting that this says A to jump, but on Switch, as you know, the B button is the bottom button. And for most of us, like, this for jump, this for attack is ideal. You can actually do that, as you also saw on the controls screen. So if you want to use A and X, you can. If you want to use B and Y, you can. So that's good, because A and X, if that was the only option, would feel a little bit weird to me. Oh, you can dash. So by holding the attack button, I can dash. Am I supposed to maybe run and jump? Okay. Yep. I'm figuring these things out as it's telling them to me. Bonus information about speech bubbles. If you find a speech bubble on the stage, you can examine it by pressing up. Speech bubbles can have badges like these, so be sure to check them. Okay. It definitely has a more modern approach when it comes to the tutorial. Normally you wouldn't get a tutorial like that in a retro game. Okay, so is this like a hub area? Okay, that's back to my house. Oh, okay, this is like Kirby on NES. Climb that tower, maybe we'll find some new orbs and even new friends. So it looks like we got some of the levels are locked, so we'll dive into level 1. Syrup Plains. It's got a little bit of like a Sonic aesthetic to it with the little text that pops up. Noticing a lot of the inspirations here. How did I throw that hammer down? So if if you jump and throw, it has like this huge trajectory. These little triangles are like my coins. I don't know I've ever played a platformer before where the coins were triangles. Not really sure the significance of those blocks, but maybe later on, maybe you get some power-ups or something that allow you to break stuff. The bottom right there, you could see that there's maybe some playable characters or something like that. Really nice water effect with the splash. If I'm going off aesthetics so far, like they nailed the retro look. It's got good music, nice graphics. Controls feel tight once you get the hang of holding the attack button to run. Okay, I can, like Mario style swim by pressing the jump button over and over. Taking out the enemies with like well-placed hammer throws is really satisfying because of the art that it's at. I am digging this so far. Hey, hey! Is this your first adventure? Why, yes it is. Talk to people you meet on your journey, something good might happen. I think the best part was talking to all of you. Bye-bye! So it gives you a little check mark once you have read a character's dialogue. That's awesome, because there's a lot of games where I talk to people like multiple times because I have no idea that I already talked to them. I don't remember. There's so many. Yay, an orb. You got an orb. Let's gather the rest of the orbs like this. So is this just putting me right into the next level? I think it is. For the sake of entertainment, try not to just like sit there and collect every single coin, but do understand that my completionist tendencies certainly make me want to do just that. Now we got a little Mario World style button. Oh, it crumbled all those blocks. Okay, so we can... I don't know why those keep making me think they're gonna hit me. Hold the spring of special power. Use it to refill your special move. Okay, so... right trigger, right bumper is my special move. Yep, I just figured that out. So they're teaching me that I could throw it through. So regular hammer doesn't go through. Special move goes through. And then under my life meter, there's that little yellow bar there. That's my special. What do we got here? We got a little secret. A little secret. Is this a bad bunny? I don't think I'm hurting it. Oh, I am. Took a lot of hits. Let's see what we got here. Treasure chest. Treasure chest opened. Fizz and friends found a pendant of blades inside. Whoa, this pendant looks amazing. Treasure hunting might be a fun break from adventuring, too. I'm gonna keep this one safe. That's funny that it doesn't. Ooh, a hidden one up, too. It didn't have the check mark till I read that the chest was already opened. So if we look at the pause menu here... Okay. Got it. Not too much going on there, but it does show treasures and stuff like that, controls, in case you forget. And we already did that. Wonder if I missed any secrets so far. My guess is probably. And then the orbs appear to be the end of the level. Act 3. I really like how it doesn't kick you back to the plaza, like it says there. It allows you to just keep going without that, like, little waste of time, I guess you could say. Okay, I'm in the hub, now I gotta go to the next level. This does a lot of things really well that are nice little modern touches to a retro platformer. And I think that's something that a lot of indie devs should take note of, is that it's okay to want to play into some of our nostalgia for some of these like 2D games, but it's also okay to modernize things that haven't aged quite as well or that just make more sense to improve. I've never climbed so high before. I can't go any further. It's too scary. You all be careful. Bye! This is a game I'm going to play all the way through. Probably not in this video, because I highly doubt anybody's interested in just seeing me play through the entirety of the game. But, for myself, after we hit that stop button on record, we're going to keep going. Now he's telling me to take care. He just sees me up here. Ah, I missed my jump. Let me try again. Is that just coins up there? Yep. You can get some serious distance when you're sprint jumping. What do we got here? Special moves are forbidden in the Dimensional Sanctuary. Oh, look at this. It's rotating. We're still in the first world, and we've seen some really interesting mechanics. Ow. I think that's the first time we've been hit. Sometimes it's hard to hit your shots because of the trajectory of the hammer. You really gotta, like, line it up just right. Refill our special. Boss fight! What is that? Looks like the boss has got hit points and a health bar. Alright, well, seeing as this is the first boss, he's a little bit on the easy side. So, you know, that's pretty much it. We took him right out, but... Orb is falling! I think I'm a little ahead of the curve here. It's telling me things as I've already, like, handled what's coming at me. Stage 2, Cookie Sands. It's Sirocco. Nice to meet you. Desert's my home. Come on, let's adventure here. Okay, so we did beat the first world, but I do also want to show some variety, and I'm also having a lot of fun. So we're going to play a little bit longer, maybe a couple more minutes just to show off World 2, and then I think you'll have gotten a good sample size. This reminds me now of Mario 2, not to keep comparing this to retro platformers, but I think, you know, probably most of us are seeing the inspiration without me having to point it out. This looks like... Oh, look at that. The wind takes my hammers. This looks like a GBA game, I think, in terms of, like, the visual style. And I find that to be really appealing. Wonder if I was supposed to... Yep. I had a feeling I was supposed to, like, go on those blocks fast enough, but this part's pretty hard. I know you're not playing with the controller in your hand, but it's pulling me pretty heavily with the wind. So it's hard to kind of control what's going on. You can see just from the trajectory of my hammers just how much it's pulling me. What do we got here? You can dig through blocks made of sand. Okay, so we can actually switch characters. So this little guy, he's got, oh no, I think I messed up. Oh, I think we messed up. Well, we could have got up there. Oh, look at all those coins. So this little guy is like a melee character that can dig. So it looks like there's going to be 6 total characters. Is there a button that will quick switch? No. So you have to pause it to switch characters. Which is okay. Flying guys. Every dragon has strengths and weaknesses. Let's team up. So this is definitely going to have a lot of times where they want you to switch between your characters because some are better in situations than others. And I think that as I get into it and I get more characters available to me is going to make it a bit more interesting than it is initially, where you just have, you know, Mr. Wrecking Crew Hammer Thrower here. Look at the reflections of the water. This is a 2D game. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. Let's see if we can get up there. Running and jump. Oh, you can't jump up there. Okay. Thought maybe we could. So I think after this level is the drill at the same time to break the blocks in one go. This will be our last level, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Cool little maneuver. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns about the game, I go up through the... Nope. So, okay, so what we want to do here is we want to switch, and then use our other character to hit the switch. Let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer any questions you might have. That's a little unclear there that you can go through the wall and that's the background, but I think that's why it's kind of like hollowed out versus being flush. What did that button do? Also, a question I have, if anybody cares to answer in the comments, when somebody's playing a game and there's dialogue and obviously there's no voice acting, do you prefer that they read the dialogue to you, or just be silent and you read it for yourself? It's something that I don't know what most other people prefer. I think I personally prefer to not have it read to me, but I almost feel like I'm in the minority there. So let me know. Curious to know. So when I do videos like this in the future, I am hopefully catering to more of you. Take him out. This way seems like a dead end. So we gotta go back the other way? Can't jump up there. Oh! Don't do that! Meet our demise. So it looks like it checkpoints you based on the area that you're in. So that's good to know, right? That's good to know. I don't really know what they wanted me to do there. Makes both sides look passable. Okay. Well, that time we found the door. And hey, there's the orb. So that was stage 2 of the second area. This was Fizz and the Rainbow Planet. Available on Nintendo Switch. Depending on when you're watching this. I'm playing it a little bit early, so might not be available yet. But I'll have a link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video and this early look at the game. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.